She's a boss lady of CLE with a global responsibility to music history. This induction week, Sarah sat down with the chief curator of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Take a look.
Girl, you're at the Rock Hall. This is major. Like, this is no game.
Chief Curator Nwaka Onwusa is still pinching herself at just how cool her job can be.
I've road tripped with a Supreme. I can say that.
Wow.
Now that is pretty crazy. Actually getting to go to Ringo Starr's house,
Cool.
sit down, pick artifacts, drink some tea, have a couple cookies.
Wow.
That was pretty amazing. To say I've met a Beatle, kill me now. Done. Done.
She's the visionary for the Rock Hall's future and custodian of its history.
My favorite artifacts are definitely the writings. My dad, he loved Bruce Springsteen. So I remember like driving with my dad and he's singing Bruce and you're thinking like, wow, a Nigerian man singing Born in the U. And we would just, Born in the USA. Like we would just be belting this. And you know, when I got to the Rock Hall, getting in the vaults and then seeing that we had I cried. I called my dad and was like, oh my God, like, we have these lyrics.
So what does an average day look like for you?
There is no average day at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It is a wild card. At any moment, maybe an artist can be coming through or we're acquiring a new artifact to our collection or got to return something.
The first Black woman in such a role, Onwusa wants to create immersive experiences that emphasize diversity in music. She's most proud of her exhibit, It's Been Said All Along, Voices of Rage, Hope, and Empowerment, born out of 2020's turning point moments.
Rock and roll has always been at the forefront of change, no matter what color you are. I'm honored to say that I was able to do that exhibit where it's located in the museum. I'm honored to say that it's right at the front. It's like there's no ignoring these issues.
Nwaka grew up in Southern California in a religious household with an undying love for music.
So unless it was Motown, James Brown, Fela, or like the Supremes, I was not getting it. We were not listening to Naughty by Nature, and I was not getting on my TLCs. All that stuff came from school and my friends, but that hunger, because I wasn't really cultivating it at home, really has been a huge drive for me.
In college, she started working at UC Riverside's box office, then took a part-time job in the box office at LA's Grammy Museum. With great mentors, she found museums could be the calling she was searching for.
You cannot look to the left or the right or be distracted. It will always sway you from your anchor. If I were to hear those voices and let other people be the reason why I didn't do something for myself, I wouldn't be here today. It would be a whole other person sitting in this seat.
She's a new champion of Cleveland.
So anyone who has anything to say about Cleveland, I'm coming for your neck.
Nwaka is part of a small group planning for a $100 million expansion of the Rock Hall set to begin in 2022. On this induction week, the first held at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, she's focused on watching music history unfold.
But it's great to see this event grow in stature. It's great for more access for fans to actually get that experience with music history happening.
Sarah Shookman, 3 News.
Boy, talk about the right person for the right role. The Rock Hall is changing all the time, and it's free to visit for all Cleveland residents through the CLE VIP program. Northeast Ohio residents get a discount.